Welcome back, and you are still watching the Breakfast Show, and in this segment of the program we will talk about the fifth Arab Forum for Innovation and Investment and the investment atmosphere in Egypt. Today we are delighted to be joined by Dr. Ahmed Moughni, Investment International expert. Good morning.
Good morning.
But before starting our interview with Dr. Ahmed, we will watch this report about the investment atmosphere in Egypt.
The fifth Arab Forum for Innovation and Investment, InvoVest Arab Forum, officially launched its preparations with a high-level preparatory meeting on June 4th, 2026, at the League of Arab States headquarters in Cairo. The forum focuses on empowering entrepreneurs, driving sustainable economic growth, and integrating technology and innovation across Arab nations. Among the key objectives of the forum are promoting inter-Arab investment, supporting knowledge-based economies, and creating avenues for startups to connect with angel investors and venture capitalists. The fifth edition introduces the Arab Investors Network, the Artificial Intelligence, AI, Economy and Business Forum, and an integrated digital platform for startup support. Organizers aim to attract between 3,000 to 5,000 participants, representing over 20 Arab and international countries, including government officials, economists, and entrepreneurs.
Welcome back. And Dr. Ahmed, first let's focus on the fifth Arab Forum for Innovation and Investment. Tell us more about this forum and the topics which were tackled in it as it was held at the Arab League past few days.
Yes, this is a very important forum to encourage discussion and networking between investors from several countries. And in addition to this, it provides a boost to investment incubators and encouraging entrepreneurs from several countries, and link with or increase the link between venture capitalists and angel investors and new projects, especially in innovations,
yes.
New innovations, and encouraging the digital economy in all the Arab countries.
So, sir, could you please shed more light on the incentives Egypt is providing for investors to attract more local and foreign investments?
Generally, there is a wide range of investment incentives. The first one and the most important is tax exemption, and in some areas tax deduction. And this is for special economic zones and free trade zones. For example, in the Suez Canal and several other areas. The second batch is the reduction in the process and procedures and the administrative regulations in certain sectors. This is to advance the ease of deployment of opening new projects through FEE, the Surety for Free Zone and Investment, and also by creating one-stop shop systems in several areas to be dedicated to facilitate the ease of opening new investment, especially for foreign investors. There is another area of focusing on certain sectors. The government now encourages energy projects, renewable energy projects, projects that operate in logistics and general manufacturing, and especially to encourage manufacturing of products that are focused on exports or target exports. This is the first priority. And the last thing, projects that encourage hiring more labor and introducing new technology.
So also, how did the infrastructure projects held in Egypt help in attracting investors, enhancing Egypt's economic competitiveness?
Well, there is in general three main objectives. The first objective is to decrease the cost of transportation. The second, for people and for products, merchandise. The second objective is to improve the supply chain and the logistics of movement. of products and manufacturing systems and even people and labor. The third area is to improve the general climate of investments by attracting more investment in industrial projects.
So, sir, how does the state support innovation and entrepreneurs as among the main pillars of economic growth?
Yes, this has also a threefold objectives or incentives. The first one is encouraging entrepreneurs through incubators. So government has initiated a lot of incubators for entrepreneurs and small and medium enterprise, SMEs. They have also encouraged certain financing and investment mechanisms like the Social Fund for Development and other funding mainstream for new and startups. The encouragement of startups is very important now in Egypt, and there is a focus on supporting them through venture capital and incubators again, because incubators improve the expertise for young entrepreneurs who don't have significant experience. Also, there's another important thing, which is encouraging the investment in new technology and the digital economy. This is very important because the government has several objectives that are in parallel. For example, the financial inclusion. So through the financial inclusion initiative, they improve all businesses that focus on fintech.
Yes, true. So you believe that fintech is the future now?
It is, and you can find it really in several countries. So in Saudi Arabia, all the countries are focusing on this. So Egypt has to focus on the digital economy, which is at large beyond just the focus of fintech. So the digital economy is more important now.
So you believe that there are enough investments in the field of
the most important here is the quality of the investment, not the size of the investment. So improving the incentives and the initiatives through the incubators to improve the quality of the deliverable in each and every project.
So, sir, also, if we talk again about the Fifth Arab Forum for Innovation and Investment, how do you see its role in boosting Arab economic cooperation?
Generally speaking, it helps to when there is a one-to-one discussion between certain investors from several countries, and also bring forward close coordination in efforts to boost cross-country co-investment, and this is a new model now. You will find that certain projects are established through co-investment between several countries. And this is important to facilitate and boost the growth potential for several projects,
so,
especially in infrastructure.
Yes. So, Dr. Ahmed, also, how can the forum help in linking business leaders with entrepreneurs and budding projects?
This is the very good opportunity for sharing the best practice. And second importance is networking. So for any business entrepreneur and investor, networking is very important to reach out to industry professionals and those who focus on this particular sector. And in addition to networking, sharing best practices through workshops and project profiles, and seeing what went right and what went wrong, what the government can do to facilitate and alleviate issues through a project that hinder project growth.
Sir, could you please shed more light on the role of Arab banks and financial institutions, the role they can play in financing innovative projects?
The core problem in any project is financing, whether for capital expenditure or working capital. And if the financial system from banks and non-financial institutions encourages the deployment of sufficient capital through financing or investment, this helps to accelerate the growth and remove the obstacles that are faced with young entrepreneurs. So the headlines here are venture capital and angel investors. For SMEs and beyond this, all the banks be it in Egypt and other countries, focus on special funding mechanisms for small and medium enterprise. This is very important because it's make it or break it for those companies. Either we encourage them to grow or we leave them to face problems and issues in the market.
Yes.
So a regulatory framework by the government through the support of the banking system is very important to maintain their smooth growth.
So, sir, how can innovation boost the competitiveness ability of the Arab economies and in attracting investments?
Two keywords here: efficiency. This is the most important thing, because with technology comes streamlining activities and processes and reduction of costs, and the second alternative is efficiency in the production. So with efficiency comes increasing the quality of the products and also streamlining the international movement, so imports, exports, supply chain, forward and backward integration. This is very important with the digital economy.
So, Dr. Ahmed, also if we talk about the expected outcome from the participation of government financial institutions in the forum and the outcome of this forum in general.
From the dialogue comes initiatives that are shared between several countries. The first pillar is sharing the best practices. So, for example, we have seen solar energy development in Jordan.
Yes.
This was through a very efficient model that leaves room for the private sector to grow rather than the government and public sector institutions. So by sharing this best practice, we can follow the same model in several other Arab countries. And the second pillar is creating co-investment model, and this is very important especially in infrastructure projects. So one of the most important examples is Al-Kharafi, a Kuwaiti company which has made a BOT system or an airport in Egypt.
Yes, yes. Also, sir, how can the outcome of the forum be invested in achieving economic integration and sustainable development in the Arab world?
Generally, we should encourage governments for more transparency and providing a continuous forum of discussion to bring forward and together investors from the public and private sector. And whenever there is more transparency about the procedures to encourage investment, it facilitates achieving more projects and economic growth.
So if we talk about the Suez Canal Economic Zone, to what extent it is attractive to foreign investors?
Well, it is through the importance of the logistic facilities at the port itself and increasing the industrial facilities at the port which target exports or re-exports. Because sometimes we import certain projects, and for gas, for example, we can import gas and create a regasification for local produce or exports of liquefied natural gas. This is one important pillar and sector that we have seen in the Suez Canal area, and creating certain dedicated areas, for example, TEDA, which is for the Chinese companies.
So it's only attractive to Chinese companies. We also have, I think, Russian
yes, there is a Russian industrial facility now under production, and there is a small talk with the Turkish government for creating
different countries.
Yes, so when there is an improvement or when there is incentive for the investment in a certain area to be coupled with the logistic and infrastructure capability, this improves the investment framework, and the economic activity is boosted to help the local country and also to facilitate the growth for international investors.
So, sir, if we talk about the private sector, how can the private sector play a greater role in the execution of the mega investments and development projects?
The private sector should focus on certain areas that have importance on the radar and the screen of government. So manufacturing, this is the first point, The second point is also manufacturing, but which targets exports. So they should have an investment mind to focus on exports rather than imports. Third pillar is to focus on new innovation projects and the digital economy, which integrates the local business with the foreign business and the foreign countries. In addition to certain sectors that are always very important for the country, especially renewable energy.
Yes. Sir, also, what about the messages Egypt is aiming to send to Arab and international investors by hosting the activities of such economic gatherings?
Two things. The past 10 years have been very important for Egypt to re-establish its position as a logistic hub,
Yes,
and to attract foreign investment. The most important thing now is to be very predictable. When the government is transparent and the systems are solid, reliable and predictable, this helps to attract long-term investment.
yes. So, Dr. Ahmed, also the forum is seen as a strategic platform aimed at empowering youth. So, how do you see the importance of empowering youths at this stage?
Through incubators,
Yes.
and also encouraging training that helps them to choose their sector that they want to operate in, increase their expertise and skills, and all kinds of skills, be it soft skills or special sectoral skills.
So, Dr. Ahmed, also, if we talk about the economic reforms that were implemented in Egypt in the past few years, to what extent it succeeded in attracting more investors?
Well, the first forum was in 2015 in Sharm el-Sheikh, which was the Egypt Economic Development Conference.
Yes.
And this was sort of an announcement that Egypt is coming back to attract foreign investment, and several other similar conferences that focus on certain areas. So conferences with Arab countries,
Yes.
Conferences in Europe, conferences with the general economic public, and also boosting Egypt's presence in the G20 and international forums like Davos conference. So the more action and activity from the Egyptian government and interaction with the general investment framework helps to increase investment in Egypt.
So, also, the recent global and what are the effect of the regional and global economic developments on the Arab region? How do you see this effect?
With every problems and challenges comes an opportunities for close coordination of development initiatives and a change in the supply chain routes.
Yes.
So, but generally countries have to be agile and take quick actions. For example, the United Arab Emirates has done a lot of changes, which is one of the countries that has done certain changes in supply chain routes in order to face the challenges. And this also can be shared between other countries, and close coordination between, for example, Egypt and several Arab nations can alleviate the pressures in the supply chain.
Yes. And could you please shed more light on the sectors that are a top priority in Egypt's future investment strategy?
Number one is manufacturing, and especially manufacturing.
We need to build more industrial sites.
Yes, because in the past 7 years there was a lot of improvement in energy and infrastructure. So the next phase is to focus on manufacturing, especially manufacturing that is dedicated for exports. The second sector which needs more investment is logistics, because logistics is very important for supply chain of raw materials and for finished products. So logistic facilities is very important now. The third sector is the digital economy. and technology, new technology. The fourth sector is tourism. This is very important now, and Egypt now focuses on increasing the number of hotels and hotel rooms, and it's a countrywide initiative, and is open for investment for local and foreign investors as well.
So you believe that tourism industry, digital transformation are the main key for investments in the coming
with energy and renewable energy.
Energy and renewable energy also. So what are the challenges that still face investors here in Egypt, and we need to address in the coming period?
Streamlining procedures to open investment, and another facet that needs certain improvement is disputes. So general solution to disputes between investors in the country, or local, public and private sector, international and public, international and local private sector. This generally needs a certain improvement and a focus from the government, especially the investment ministry and other relevant ministries.
And how do you evaluate the progress made in Egypt in the past few years in the field of attracting investors?
Well, generally we evaluate it using two key performance indicators. The first one is the general, the FDI. So when the foreign direct investment figure increases, this is the first important figure, and it has increased from $6 to over $12 billion.
Yes. So finally, I'd like to thank you, Dr. Abdul, investment international expert. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you. Have a good day.
And by that, we come to the end of this segment of the program. Stay tuned, and we'll be back.